Crikey, it only seems like yesterday that I did my last video for my monthly update, and here we are in the first week of July still, but it's time for our monthly update. Interest rate rises are still a very topical subject in the media and also too on the minds of buyers and sellers alike. There have been 12 interest rate rises since May last year, and this month the Reserve Bank decided to hold interest rates steady. Although some major banks are predicting that the interest rates will rise again a couple of times in coming months. Obviously, this interest rate fluctuations are going to have a big play on whether we move into a recession or whether we still keep going level pegging with inflation or it starts to rein in inflation. But obviously, with the way it's going with the 12 interest rate rises over the past 12 months or so, it has reined in that inflation and it has affected the market marginally, but not a lot. The reason why it hasn't affected the market so much is that there have been fewer homes coming onto the market. In fact, we're at a level of about 30% less than we were this time last year. That's been holding levels steady, and the market in some places has actually recovered back to where it was in peak. So the media quite often is a little bit behind what is actually happening in the market, but if you want to know a little bit from people who are on the ground like myself or your local real estate agent, please get in touch and we can talk you through what is actually happening in the market, not what was happening a month or two ago or what is happening in Sydney or Melbourne. We're on the ground here in Brisbane. So a lot of the questions around about the moment is, should you be selling at the moment? Obviously it depends on your circumstances. My thought is always, if you don't have a need to sell, don't sell. It's too much, it's too expensive, there's too much angst involved. You hang on to your home for as long as you possibly can. However, if you're planning on moving to something in a downsize situation, now is a good time to sell because of that shortage of properties on the market and still a good level of buyers and prices holding. You are going to get a reasonable outcome in the sale of your home. As always, if you want to check out what's happening in the market, please let me know. Always happy to help. I would suggest anyway that you get a regular update, at least annually, to see where your home is sitting in the market. And that's a free service we offer. It costs you nothing, but what it does is keeps you a step ahead and being able to manage your financial situation as competently as you can. That's about it for me for this month, but if you need to get in touch and discuss any real estate questions you have, please reach out. I'm always happy to help.